All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We're doing part 3 of 3 of our Kobe tribute tonight. And this is going to be the end of it because the alcohol has taken its toll. If you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, I highly suggest you watch it in order. We're doing a tribute tonight to Kobe um, because they unveiled his statue today. And I watched all the speeches and kind of got a little emotional. Long story short, got a hell of an injury. I'm struggling myself and fighting back and thinking about Kobe. Once again, watch the other 2 videos. You'll know where I'm coming from. You'll know why I'm drinking tonight, and you'll know why I'm tributing Kobe tonight. So here's the third video I wanted to cover, and this one should be fun because let's cover his 81 point game. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's have fun with this one.
Points per game over the last 3 weeks.
Jimmy X High Roller.
He had the entire league in the palm of his hands. But not even Kobe could imagine what would happen in this seemingly normal mid-season matchup. 81 points. The game that had the entire basketball world in shock. A scoring total never seen before and never seen since in modern NBA history.
What I love about this is that he put up 60-something in 3 quarters. It was either the game before or a couple days before this. And Phil took him out because blowing him out. This game, the 81 game, they needed every single point. And you could watch Phil's speech from today. Phil's speech from today with the statue unveiling ceremony. He says it. That's why he left him in the whole game. He needed every single freaking one of those 81 points to win this game.
But there are 2 sides to every story. Kobe would forever be known as one of the greatest scorers of all time. And Jalen Rose was infamously immortalized as the man who had 81 points dropped on his head in a single game. This one game completely altered Rose's legacy. A memorable college career, over a decade in the NBA, multiple seasons as one of the league's top scorers, and a trip to the finals. And yet, most fans remember him for one thing, and one thing only: getting abused by the great Kobe Bryant for 40 minutes. That's it. Everything else this man did has been forgotten because of one bad game. Well, one really bad game. But the worst part is, this never happened. Jalen Rose never got 81 points scored on him.
No, he didn't.
On this historic January night, it was a completely different player who took the majority of the beating, but has somehow avoided all the attention as the man responsible for the 81-point game. In 2006, right in...
All right, B, you know who you are. I'm giving you a mention, like I said I would. It's funny, because Phil basically said, Kobe was torching everybody in a speech today. He was saying he was torching everybody on that team today. But the one person he actually called out was Jalen Rose. And it was so fucked up, you know? It was so fucked up, but it was honestly the funniest moment of his speech.
In the prime of his career, Kobe Bryant put on a show that every NBA fan would never forget. The game that made fans double and triple take the box score because it was so unbelievable.
Yeah.
81.
Wait. 60%, 61%. Man, 54% threes, 90% at the fucking free throw line. You can't say he was a ball hog. Like, he was the most effective person in the league at that day. It's incredible. Who else? Lamar Odom. He shot 14%. He ain't passing the ball to Lamar. Smush. Okay. Kwame, 20%. Chris Mim. Interesting. 62.
Was so unbelievable.
Damn.
81 points in a single game. See, in that matchup against the Raptors, Kobe Bryant was giving everyone buckets. He wasn't sparing a single soul on the court that night. Of the 10 players who suited up for the Raptors, Kobe scored on 8 of them. The Raptors tried to throw Jose Calderon at him for some odd reason, and of course it didn't work. They tried throwing both their centers at Kobe, and they immediately regretted it. They tried sticking Kobe with nearly every single forward on their roster.
Yeah, Phil said they were throwing a zone at him. So they came up with a scheme real fast to exploit that zone and have Kobe just attack everybody in that
And
offense.
Kobe was absolutely thrilled to break them all down one by one. Of the 8 guys Kobe scored on, he easily outscored all 8 of those players combined. They were helpless and hopeless. They were going to be on the wrong side of history, and they knew it. Just look at their head coach, Sam Mitchell. He's absolutely sick. But the man who takes all of the slack for this epic performance is Jalen Rose, a player that accomplished so much and yet only gets remembered as that one guy who Kobe torched for 81. Of the 81 points Kobe scored, Jalen Rose was guarding Kobe for only 20.
Okay, that's fucked up. That's really messed up, man. Okay, who had the 25 points? But straight up, that's messed up because Jalen Rose has gotten so much flack over this. David did a commercial about this. It was like 81 olives or whatever at a restaurant. But yeah, Jalen Rose took so much crap.
21, which accounts for only about 25% of all of his points. So, with nearly everyone on the Raptors roster accounting for 69% of the points, who accounts for the other 31%?
Here's the tall Texan Mim. Now to the corner of the key, Bryant working on Peterson, who normally draws the assignment of the opposition's best player.
Stop it. Get some help.
He's had, I think, 3 consecutive 30-point games.
Chugs are bad, okay?
In for Joel.
Bang.
A little bit in Milwaukee, then down in Houston. He's one of those guys that out of the corner of the key, Bryant working on 7 straight.
He's up to 50.
90% free throws that game.
To see if he can add to it.
Trying to move around Mo Pete, trying to put him up.
What was it, 55 threes?
Tonight, you would think.
The board, Chris Bosh was.
That's stupid foul.
For you.
But he's void of all the drama, off nobody helping right now defensively, so he'll take the failures.
It's so easy. It's a bad looking 3, but nailed it.
Kobe cut off at the pass. I can't go one way.
Oh my God. Bang.
18 for 20 from the line and an 81-point game.
None other than Morris Peterson.
Morris
AKA
Peterson.
Mo Pete.
Who the fuck is Morris Peterson? Oh man, that poor guy. That poor guy.
The true culprits behind Kobe's.
But it don't matter. That whole team. You should. Even Chris Bosh. Sorry, buddy. Hold your head in shame.
81 points explosion. Kobe scored 25 points on Peter.
Hey, straight up. To all y'all watching this video and possibly having a drink after watching that statue ceremony, like I've been doing here. Cheers to all y'all. If I ever get bigger, I'll go live for something like this instead. But for now, cheers to all y'all. Hope you have a wonderful night. What am I drinking? Some Apothic Rosé. And I'm not normally a wine guy, but you know, injury will change a fool for a short period of time. So some wine sounded good. Usually a beer guy or a whiskey guy.
Peterson, totaling more than.
Shout out B. Shout out V. You know who you guys are. Love you guys. Can't wait to celebrate with you in a couple of days here. It's going to be fun. Open up some ball cards. Hey, comments down below. If we opened up some 90s basketball cards, like fresh out of the box, didn't show our faces, but you know, we just showed you the cards and you can hear us talking and reacting to it. Would you all watch that? Because me and my 2 boys, we've been talking about it to put it on this channel. Let me know.
Any other player on the Raptors roster. Nearly a third of all of Kobe's points that night were scored on Peterson or at the free throw line drawn by fouls by Morris Peterson. Now, most younger fans probably have no idea whatsoever who Morris Peterson is.
I don't remember him
but
either.
My man Mo Pete had some awesome moments. Mo was Vince Carter's right-hand man during his time in Toronto. Peterson was a heat check kind of guy. The type of player who may give you the loudest 25 points with dunks and highlights, or he may give you 5 points in 30 minutes.
Did he do cocaine? That sounds like a lot of the 80s guys. Were you on cocaine, sir?
He was a flashbang wildcard, but one aspect of his game that was solid night in and night out was his defense. Peterson was the Raptors' defensive stopper, usually assigned with guarding the opposing team's best perimeter player. Well, at least that's what his reputation was in the league. The designated defensive juggernaut. Boy, was that an unfitting title for old Pete.
That's like all those Jordan stoppers back in the day. And then Jordan would read the articles and light those guys up for like 50. Really? Dude, you don't call yourself a Kobe stopper. If anybody calls you a Kobe stopper, you tell them to shut their fucking mouth. Guy like Kobe's gonna light you up like Luka lights up fucking Booker these days. Sorry, B.
Because the same season Kobe went berserk on him, nearly every other star wing in the league went absolutely crazy on Peterson as well. Morris Peterson held Carmelo Anthony to 14 points in a game. But not before Melo hung 37 points on him in an early matchup.
Melo could have been stoned that day.
Back to just 7 points, then proceeded to get torched for 37 2 weeks later. In fact, Morris Peterson had
so it's just a stupid little narrative.
The knack for letting perimeter players get a lot of buckets. Of course, getting assigned to guard the best players in the league night after night is no small task. But, I mean, come on. My man was really getting scorched that season. For crying out loud, Dwayne Wade averaged 35 a game on Mr. Pete.
But look at what the hell. Dude, what the hell did I just watch? Because I got so used to this before LeBron came around Miami. Like, what the hell?
That season.
D-Wade did. D-Wade had the clutch gene of Jordan and did some of the most amazing shit I've ever seen in NBA history. And it's very forgotten. Let's look.
35 a game on Mr. Pete.
What did he? How did he celebrate?
Ridiculous scoring average Kobe put up on him.
The guy was celebrating. Like, are you kidding me? How did he know that shit was going in?
But none of these averaged 35 a game on Mr. Pete.
He just chucks it.
These numbers hold up to the ridiculous scoring average Kobe put up on him. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Here's the thing.
46 a game?
Ask the average NBA fan who was guarding Kobe on the night he had 81, 99% of the time the answer will be Jalen Rose.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get.
But around the league, every player knew who was really responsible for it. Earlier that season in December, Morris Peterson held Kobe to just 11 points. In fact, he rightfully bragged about this in an interview years later. You want to know what else he bragged about in that same interview? Holding Kobe to, and I quote, only 45 points a game against him. I'm not even joking. Morris Peterson literally bragged about holding Kobe Bryant to an average of just 45 points a game that season. These are actual words that came from his mouth. After all of the years of Jalen Rose getting roasted for getting 81 points scored on him, come to find out, he wasn't even the main culprit. Earlier that same season, Kobe went off on the Mavericks, scoring a career-high 62 points in just 3 quarters.
Wow. Yeah, that's the game.
Former Mavericks guard Devin Harris randomly approached him to shake his hand and thank him for erasing that 62-point record by letting Kobe score 81. Devin Harris was off the hook. His name cleared from the Hall of Shame. But somehow, Mo Pete avoided this fate as well. And instead, Jalen Rose took the fall. Just like any other Hall of Fame, the list of players who got lit up for historic totals is very exclusive. It takes an incredible player on their best night being guarded by some poor guy just trying not to lose his job. These guys were all on the wrong side of history. It's unfortunate, but at the cost of their self-esteem as a defender,
poor guy.
To see it. And for the last 14 years, Jalen Rose has been the ambassador for this exclusive.
That's a cool little triangle here. So we got Jalen Rose with his 81. Poor guy, man. All right. Imhoff with 169 on Elo. I mean, that was actually pretty legit, though. That was like really 69 on Elo. I mean, probably 55 of 69, but still, Elo got lit. David Thompson, 73-point game. Dude, David Robinson, 71. You guys, I know B and V probably remember this, but David Robinson's fucking quadruple double, but 71 points. Do you guys remember that? I do. I do. It's insane. Who else we got? Earl Monroe back in the day. Ooh. This guy busted LeBron for 61. All right, I gotta get back to this video. Danny Ainge on, yeah, Danny Ainge on second year Michael Jordan putting up 63 points on you in the playoffs. Yeah. No one was gonna stop him though.
Exclusive club. It's not fair. This wasn't entirely his fault. I think it's time that we induct the long overdue Morris Peterson into the infamous club. So, yeah. Sorry, Jalen. Our bad.
Dude, Jimmy X, if I didn't have you tonight, I don't know what I would have done. Because all three of these videos were all you, man. So I didn't do it properly in the previous two, but I want to do it properly here. Um, I am a little too intoxicated with the alcohol to link the video below. So I'm not going to do it, but this is Jimmy X High Roller. We all made a mistake. Dude, support this man because this is great. I mean, this is great stuff, you know? So leave him a like, leave him a comment. Uh, thank you, sir. Um, support these channels. 2.4 million subscribers. Jimmy X High Roller is a high roller. Very well earned. I'm just doing reactions here. Anyways, thus concludes my Kobe tribute. I wanted to do 3 videos. I did 3 videos, and I got increasingly more intoxicated off of this apothic rosé wine throughout the night. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for watching. Uh, just leave anything about Kobe down below. That's all. Don't care about anything else. Like I said, these videos probably aren't even going to get cleared for monetization because I've been cursing the entire time. But well, been doing this channel for a little bit. Now you got a side of me. That's me when I'm fucking intoxicated and a little emotional about the Kobe fucking statue thing. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And I guarantee you there's going to be more stuff. It's embarrassing to LeBron. Bye, everybody. Peace out.